Okay, we're here in Napier at the home of Stuart Nash. Stuart's a list candidate for Labour. Good to see you, Stuart.
Good to have you here, David, and Cameron.
Okay, you've been in Napier, Hawke's Bay for a year or so now. What are the locals saying is the biggest issue for them in the upcoming election?
Well, by and large, the biggest issue for Napier is one of the biggest issues around the country. And we're talking about crime, law and order, but of course at the moment it's all to do with the global financial crisis and what impact that's going to have on services like tourism in the Bay, on people's house prices, and all those other sort of essentials that make the world run.
Now, you stood in Epsom last time. Was that the first time you stood as a candidate, or have you been involved in previous elections, not even parliamentary, maybe at university or school?
Sure, I've stood twice for the Auckland Energy Consumer Trust, which is the trust that owns 75.1% of Vector.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I stood.
Okay, now you follow politics a bit because we see you've got JFK up on the wall, and I think in fact most Kiwis are probably following the United States elections more than the New Zealand ones almost.
Absolutely.
If you were voting, would you be Obama or McCain?
Obama, without a question, I think.
Any reasons?
I like his energy, I like his style, I like his mix of experience, but also he seems to have the right answers. He's a man for the times. He's articulate. Yeah. He has really good ideas, and there's a contrast between sort of him and the old ways under the Bush administration for the last 8 years.
And back home, Labour delivered tax cuts around 2 weeks ago. You personally, are you saving or spending the tax cuts?
I'm just trying to save them, actually. Put a little bit of money away in KiwiSaver for my retirement and my children's education.
Sounds good. A final question, looking towards the future, Cunliffe or Gough?
Helen Clark? Well, having said that, we talked about a young up-and-coming guy before, and you may find that it's actually Darren Hughes.
It's funny, you're the second person to pick Darren.
Really?
A few people pick Shane Jones too, so the future going forward could be interesting.
Well, who knows? But I think at the moment Helen Clark is very firmly ensconced there, and I think she has the support of probably 110% of the party and the supporters.
I think you've just given a very good answer for a Labour candidate.
Cheers.
Thanks, Stuart.
Thanks, David.